Yo! What's up, everybody? It's Superfly Fat Guy 859 coming at you again. And I'm coming at you with something that I've had some people ask me to do. Knife Guy 375. He asked me about a week ago to do another story time video. Another guy, I can't remember your name, brother, and I'm so sorry. His avatar is a little green guy, though, but I can't remember his damn name. Anyway, he told me that he thinks story time would be a good series for me, and I told him that I had done a few in the past, that I needed to do one, or I needed to do some here now. And then this also goes out to GT Knives, because I'm gonna tell. Oh, let me get situated here. I hate when one of my pant legs is like under my ass and everything. You gotta like get it out. Anyway, yeah. So this is for them, GT Knives, and he did a video talking about a girlfriend, or his girlfriend, that had cheated on him, or I don't know what she did ain't so bad, man. What you said in your video, I know. Some adults might say, "Oh, that's kiddie drama bullshit, whatever." But I don't look at it like that, because like it's a big deal to you. It may not be a big deal to me because I've been there before, so I know what it's like. But it may not be a big deal to me because I'm an adult, but I still understand it's a big deal to you. So I just want to get that clear too. Like, I don't ever want you to think I'm looking down on you or anything because you're a young dude. But anyway, this is going to be a story about when I was a young dude. You said you're going to be 17. And it was actually my 17th birthday. So, let me paint a picture for you, right? So, I'm dating this girl. Now, to be honest, I met this girl on AOL back in the day. Now, we're talking 11 years ago, okay? So I meet this girl, and, well, I guess it was 12 or 13 years ago. It was a long time ago, okay? So I meet this girl on AOL, and she's awesome, right? And she lives, I don't even know, like maybe 20 minutes north of Newport, where I used to live. And her name's Jen, and I don't talk to her anymore. I haven't talked to her for a long time. But anyway, I'll tell you why. So I meet this girl. She's awesome. I met her, we took it past the internet, and I went and met her, and she was awesome. Well, I went to meet her again, and in Newport, in the greater Cincinnati area, but it's in Newport. It's called Newport on the Levee, and there's like a small little shopping mall. There's the Newport Aquarium. There's a bunch of restaurants and shit like that down there. And it is like the hangout for youngsters, like young kids, teenagers, whatever. And it's like the place to go, like the mall or whatever. It's a small mall, and kids hang out there. So anyway, I went to meet her, but back then I didn't have a cell phone. Okay, I wasn't one of the cool kids that had a cell phone, so I knew her number. Okay, like, I memorized her number. That was back when you had to memorize numbers. I had her number memorized, but I didn't have a phone. So I couldn't figure out where she was, and I couldn't find her, right? So I came across a buddy of mine, and that's what I'll call him, a buddy. Not really a friend, an acquaintance more than anything. And I was like, dude, let me use your phone real quick. Let me call her, call my chick or whatever, see where she's at. I'm going to go meet up with her. So I use his phone, I call her, or I text her, one of the two, and I go, find out where she's at or whatever, and I go hang out with her, whatever. So, I painted that story to tell you, or painted that picture to tell you this. So my 17th birthday, August 10th, okay, I don't know why I told you my birthday, but anyway, I'm supposed to hang out with her all day, right? I didn't have my license or a car or anything at this point in time, but my dad was going to go pick her up. And we were supposed to go pick her up early, like 10 or 11 in the morning, and hang out all day, go to the movies or whatever, blah, 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 right? And mind you, this was the first girl that I was I didn't do anything, like, I didn't go all the way with her, but, like, you know, it was the first girl that I was even remotely sexual with, ever, right? Well, I mean, not ever, but anyway, okay, anyway. Um, anyway. So, I go, and I try to get a hold of her. I cannot get a hold of her for nothing. And, I text her, I call her, blah, 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 nothing ever comes of it, right? She finally texts me at like 4 or 5 in the evening, or afternoon, whatever. And she's like, well, I'm sorry, I was helping my dad all day. I'm ready now, if you want to come get me or whatever. So my dad was pissed off that, you know, this is 6 hours later. But so he's pissed off, but he goes and gets her or whatever. And we go pick her up. And she's real offish, right? And we get back to my house. And, like, Dad and his girlfriend go upstairs. Or I don't remember where exactly it was. Anyway, I tried to kiss her, and she was pushing me off, like, you know what I mean? She was like, you know, leave me alone kind of thing or whatever. And I was like, what the you know what I mean? It's my birthday. Like, can I get some love? You know? So I don't want to get into the details, but I tried to do some other things. I tried to, you know, make some moves or whatever, and I got shot down, and I got shot down, like, with authority. Like, here was a girl that was into me something stupid, and now she's not. And I'm like, what the frig is going on here, right? So, we go to the movies or whatever, and she don't want to, like, cuddle. She don't want to, you know how chicks are at the movies. She don't want to do none of that. I'm like, what is going on, right? So finally, I don't remember, either my dad or one of my buddies or something, because my buddies at the time, they had cars, so maybe they took her home, I'm not sure. Anyway, 6 days later, I was at my buddy Nathan's house, or at his aunt's house over in Ohio, and I had a cell phone by this time. I think I got one for my birthday. So anyway, it was from a chick that I didn't know. Her name was Amanda. And Amanda called me and was like, hey, I just want to let you know the reason why you couldn't get a hold of Jen at the beginning of the day or whatever, all day on your birthday, was because she was at your buddy's house that you called her from on his phone. Well, he kept her number, and they've been talking ever since. And she was at his house screwing him all day. Wow. What? You know what I mean? Like, my mind was blown. I was pissed off. I was heartbroken, everything. But the silver lining to this is, even though I screwed this up, come to find out, and I only remember these dates because I'm weird like that. I spent the next, like, 2.5 years of my life with Amanda. So the friend that called me and like, I think that was the biggest thing that I liked about Amanda right away, was that was her best friend, and she called me to snitch on her best friend to me. And I was like, this chick is one in a million. And I got to know Amanda, and we started dating, and I was with her. She was my first for everything. I was with her for 2.5 years, I think, somewhere around there. And to this day, that's the only chick that I miss. That is the only, if I could get that back, that's the girl that I would want. Even to this day. Of course, now she's married. She's been married for like a year or two. She was like engaged to be married before that guy. So like she's been on her own, or she's been, on her parting ways with me for a long time. But she still keeps in touch. She still likes to check on me. She's like I don't know. She likes to just make sure I'm all right. She'll text me every 6 or 8 months, like, hey, how you doing? Are you okay? Blah, 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 whatever. But yeah, that's the one that got away. Well, actually, I pushed her away. It was my fault. I was young and dumb, and I wanted to party and be with other girls and stupid shit. But I gave it up. I gave her up, and it was the dumbest thing that I think I've ever done to date. And I miss her. I miss her a lot. But hey, that I don't know. Golly, what was that? I don't know. 8 years ago, 9 years ago, 10 years ago, something. Anyway, this is going on long. Now I'm just rambling. But anyway, man, the GT9's brother, just Gavin, just keep your head up, bub. You know what I mean? But you're still with this girl, so that's cool. And hopefully, you know, no stupid shit like that happens. But trust me when I tell you, like, of course, some adults will look down upon you and like, oh, that's just, you know, it's teeny boppy drama shit. And it is. But I understand how important and how heartbreaking it is to you. And I understand the relevance to you because I've been there. And I'm not going to look down on you because, you know, because you're young and you're going through shit that I don't think is that important, but you do. So, anyway, again, I'm rambling, so I'm just going to go ahead and end this here. That was my story time video. A chick that screwed me over, but there was a silver lining to it. So, every guys, what the hell? Anyway, guys, y'all take her easy. Oh, shit.